we are, sports fans. Hypermotard 939. We're at Park Motor, home of the 44 Teeth track day in April. That's actually one of my favourite circuits, despite it being a bit little compared to your Jerez and Catalonia and other circuits, but in terms of circuit, well, we'll see later on. We're off on a road ride. We're doing 80 kilometres on some mountain roads around here first of all, on the standard bike. Oh, I'm first. If you've never ridden a Hypermotard, the clue's in the name, motard. It's a very, very tall bike. MX style riding position. Main changes for this year are pretty much the engine. They've bigger bore, and obviously it's Euro 4 compliant. Euro 4. There's new pistons, new rods, new crank. And Ducati say, or claim, that it's 113 horsepower, so it's 3 horsepower more than the older bike, the old 821. And there's 18% more torque at 6,000 RPM. So, and it can feel it. There's so much mid-range punch. It's like a VTEC. That was the wheelie control kicking in, by the way. That wasn't my shit wheelie. Well, a bit of both. Need to turn this puppy off. It's in touring mode at the moment, and of course you've got the Ducati safety pack, so touring, sport, urban, and something. The only thing I don't like is that seat. You're just sort of stuck in a position. So the original bike, you can move up and down the seat and slide around, but yeah, this is a bit limiting. Love the electronics on a any real sort of modern Ducati. Oh yeah, you can really take the piss on corner exit. So we just stopped for some photos, and some Gareth's already crashed it. Wasn't one of us Brits, but yeah, it's like, although it's sunny, we're in Spain, it's also about 8 degrees, and these roads aren't warm yet, so it was pretty slippy. Anyway, the photo's done. Gonna go and attack some more roads. Oh, there it goes. Oh, oh, he's done both sides. Good job. So we're in sport now, sport mode. More direct throttle, better engine response. Ducati hasn't changed the chassis, really. I mean, there was nothing really wrong with it, you know. There's nothing you go, that was instantly needed changing. So the focus has been on Euro 4 and engine. So, but yeah, it handles. Oh, that's slippery. But you know, it's a motard. You can't hide from that motard base, which brings lovely quick steering and agility and everything you want from a big tall naked bike. Yeah, it's the only thing that's bugging me at the moment. I mean, the engine is beautiful. That mid-range is just awesome. Come out of the corner. Brakes are nice, really nice and progressive. They're not over powerful. I think some M50s would sort of overdo it a bit. Yeah, you know, chassis nice, engine's good, but it's just this seat. You're sort of stuck in one position, and you want to move around a bit. You want the freedom to sort of explore the cockpit a bit more and shift weight around. But oh well. We haven't been on any motorways yet, and I don't think we're going to get the chance to. So, but the old bike had a tendency to feel like you were rowing for Oxford or Cambridge in the boat race. It was like holding a set of oars down a straight, because it used to get a little bit flappy in the wind. I love that mid-range, it's so addictive. You just want to go down a gear. I was saying before that the electronics on the Ducati now, the modern Ducatis, well, I don't want to jinx it and have a fucking massive high side, but you really can take the piss with the throttle. These roads are greasy as greasy things. When you see dust being kicked off the lead rider and all sorts of tyre marks on the road, you know it's we're not going to be knee down, or if we are, it's going to be head down as well. Look at those mountains, look at the views. Marginal. So we're going to Montserrat, which I'm sure many of you have heard of, even if you're not Spanish or live in Spain or have any idea of history. It's a monastery, famous monastery. Real life monks lived. Ooh, fucking hell. A bit of whiskey throttle there. I didn't flipping it into the crevice down there. I love it. It's a really good, fun bike. Unfortunately, we don't have the roads in the UK to sort of accommodate such a, you know, such a it's almost a niche bike. Well, it is a niche bike, motards, but you know, you don't have those miles and miles of endless twisties to play with, switchbacks, etc. But you know, you don't necessarily have to have Spanish mountain roads to have fun, but it does help. So as I was saying before, this is the standard bike. So it hasn't got O-lins, it hasn't got the carbon. It's a bit lower, so it's got less lean angle capabilities, but than the SP. So which is the bike we're going to be riding on track. So that's what SP's got. Full O-lins, front and back, which is new for this year. It's what else have we got? The bike is raised, so we can have more lean angle for track, and it's got forged Marchesinis, and the bikes we'll be riding later on have got the Termi aftermarket can, which gives a bit more power and a bit lighter, but that's not standard. Wow. Yeah, so sport mode is definitely where it's at. It's the first sort of, the throttle opening is a little bit more direct than the other two, or way more direct than the other two, but it's still controllable, it's still lovely and manageable and connected. And something else, Repsol. Well, the good news is that I managed to poo this morning in the hotel before coming out, so I'm carefree. Let's do this. Montserrat. Monsieur. A rat? Montserrat. Wow. Wow. Holy cow. Oh, man. Oh. That £6 explosion is just epic. Never get tiresome. Never. Come on. Let's go. Fuck the rest of them. Woohoo! Whoa, that's slippery. Just ran on, the ABS just kicked in. Couldn't really pick a better bike for this road. Yeah, you know, a naked bike of some sort would suffice, but you know, it's got to have that agility, that innate agility. Oh, that is slippery. Fucking hell. Son, gas, go. And only a motard based beauty would do, so. Oh, he's crashed as well. Oh, and look at that GSI. I longed for one of them when I was 17. Absolutely longed for one. Come on, come on, come on, get out of the way. I've got to say, apart from the seat, I can't really fault it. Bella, bella. Wow. That'll do. So we've just visited the monastery in Montserrat. And now it's time for my skids and wheelies, isn't it? You don't get that in Shepton Mallet, do you?